Hi internet people, it's time for another Lucifer recap. So, okay, this week's episode was Sin Eater, and things got, a little crazy. So, okay, the episode opens and there's a guy, like, tied to a stake, and he's, like, pleading for forgiveness, and then torch is lit, and then we see Lucifer having candle wax foreplay time. With a lady, and then his mom walks in and he's like, ah! And the lady that he's covering in candle wax totally thinks that this is going to be a threesome and seems cool with it until Lucifer's like, nah, mom! Which, then, back to over at the police station, there's someone begging for forgiveness there too. Detective Douche, kinda missed his pickup time for Trixie, but he gives her a double chocolate brownie to make up for it because he was running really late, and Trixie is totally rocking some very cool aviators. There's supposed to be a family camping trip, and Chloe and Dan are like, even though Trixie asks if they're gonna go, there's no, like, firm answer. And then to the crime scene where we locate a very burned gentleman who, was set ablaze starting at his crotch. And there are so many crotch puns. Oh my god. I was dying. It was beautiful. I may have professed my love to the Lucifer writers because I could not stop laughing. It was glorious. Like, it was glorious. I was, oh my gosh. I mean, I'm sorry. That would be really painful. But oh my gosh, that was great. Balls of fire. The burning bush. The burning bush was Ella's, which was really fun. She and Lucifer were riffing back and forth. Even though Lucifer was like, that was totally me, don't tell anyone. So, okay, burning bush was Lucifer. FYI. So, they find that. They find out the guy worked at this place called Wobble. It's, kind of like Snapchat, but only video. I feel like there's something like that already, but I don't know what it's called. Boot? I don't know. Kind of like Snapchat, only video. Mostly super embarrassing videos. They go and talk to Lila, the head of the company, and the guy who died worked for Wobble. I already said he worked for Wobble. Turns out he was terrible to interns. He actually lit, or threw like a firecracker, or lit an intern's crotch on fire briefly. Yeah, that happened. So they find that intern, and the intern, like, totally confesses, and Lucifer's like, what? Okay, that was easy. What? Yeah, except not that easy. They find a body who's been stuffed full of apples. Yeah, he's fixated on apples, which is creepy and super painful. And how the heck do you just keep shoving? Was there a machine shoving apples inside of him? That's what I want to know. Like, I feel like as a human being, I'm sure it's possible, but I feel like I would not want to just be cramming apples inside someone. Heck, I can't even stuff a turkey. I would not. No, I would have no idea what to do. I honestly can't stuff a turkey. I'm a vegetarian, and looking at raw turkey kind of makes me go, ugh. Anyway, so they find this body stuffed full of apples, and they find out that he released a sex tape on Wobble, where a woman was wearing leather gear. He's like in it's a bondage thing. I forget what it's called. He's like tied up. And he had released a video of a school teacher, and yeah, I got her fired. It was really bad. But the killer killed him, loosely based on the video that he leaked. While all of this is going on, Maze and Dr. Linda are hanging out. They go to Lux, and Dr. Linda is like, it's okay that we're coming here, because Maze is like, seriously, like, I can't, like, I keep coming here, like, I'm obviously not fine. And Dr. Linda's like, no, baby steps is totally fine. And then they're like chatting, and then Mama Morningstar shows up. There have been lots of really awkward, like, Mama Morningstar could be dating Lucifer things happening, which is really creeping me out. I know, she's an attractive woman. She really, really is. Trisha Helfer is gorgeous. But I can't, every time someone's like, are you dating? I'm always like, oh, it's his mom. Oh. Every time. Every time. I know they're not even, like, in real life related, but every time my brain is like, anyway, like, she came to the precinct to see what Lucifer was doing and, like, used her feminine wiles to get a man to take her there, and then Lucifer's like, oh my god. He, like, gets her to go shopping, and then Maze sees her, and Maze leaves, and she leaves Dr. Linda in the care of Man Bun at the bar. Yes. But then Maze goes to see Amenadiel, and Amenadiel has like lost all of his wings. He's like completely surrounded by feathers, and his room is full of wine bottles. And then he tries to freeze wine while pouring it, and he already knows his freezing power's on the fritz. So he's like literally wasting wine by freezing it. I mean, he's already drunk. He probably thinks time is even slower than it actually is. But he's still wasting a solid amount of wine he could be putting in his mouth. Just saying. Maze literally kicks the door down because she like knocks, and then he like turns on a dustbuster to clean up his feathers. But Maze busts in and finds it covered in wine bottles and thinks he's hooking up with someone, and he's like, yeah, totally. But he's literally cleaning up feathers, and I'm really hoping that Maze finds feathers because I think she'll figure out that there's something wrong with him. I need her to figure that out. I trust her to figure that out. I feel like it's gonna happen. So he winds up going to look for Lucifer, and he finds Mama Morningstar at the apartment, and they have a super awkward conversation where he's drunk and thinks that she's dating Lucifer. She's like, no, I'm having children troubles. And he's like, oh, that's awful. Did you need time apart from them? And she's like, no, I want to be closer to them. But she's like getting really pissed off at Amenadiel. And literally, dude is still drunk. I'm pretty sure he's drunk whole dang episode, just saying. But like, they wind up hugging because he figures out that she's his mom, even though she's only wearing a towel. Why is she never wearing clothes around her kids? Okay. Then further investigations into the crime lead them back to Wobble. While they're at Wobble, they're like, oh, they're content moderators, and content moderators have to watch everything, and they pull it down, and there's a rhino video, and yeek. But Lucifer's like, this is great! He's totally down with it, and they find out that Lila, who's the head of Wobble, used to actually be one of the original content moderators, and then she suddenly is missing because they think she's, like, not missing. She's, like, run off because they, like, think she's the killer because she's the only one who's seen all the videos. And then, they go to the precinct because they're trying to figure out where she went, and then they figure out there's a gun in the car, and she's been kidnapped. Yes, kidnapped. But she's, like, trying to kill herself at the server farm because it, like, looked like she was gonna kill herself. There was, like, an announcement on the Wobble page that was, like, the network's coming down and so am I, stuff like that. She's at the server farm. I think that's what those are called. I was literally just reading comic book factoid. I was just reading Batgirl of Burnside, Batgirl comic, I think from the New 52. I don't know, it's on my bookcase, but it's really good. Anyway, they go to one of these exact same places, and I think they're called server farms. Anyway, she's there, and she's covering herself in gasoline, and she's gonna light herself on fire, and then they're like, oh wait, there's the gun. And then they finally reveal it's apparently the HR guy who is in Chuck. I think they called him the HR guy. Lucifer just kept commenting on his halitosis, which is a very upsetting thing to be referred to as, like, would be very sad. But he tells Chloe he's gonna go talk to him, and Chloe's like, yeah, that's fine. And you're like, what? Huh? And then Lucifer goes to talk, and is about, like, Lucifer is like, you became part of the problem. I just, like, could not start that sentence. And then dude is about to set everybody on fire, and Lucifer's like, what? And then all of a sudden Chloe turns on the fire extinguishers because they totally have those built into the ceiling so that the servers can't explode. Yeah, it's a thing. But she saves everybody. Lucifer punches the dude and knocks him out. Then, the appropriate party is arrested, and Chloe goes back to the precinct. Her hair is down, which I feel is pretty much always a sign things are going to get emotional. She tells Dan they should go on the camping trip, and Dan is like, no, we shouldn't. We should actually get a divorce. And you're like, what? Oh, dang. Like, they were working on things, and now apparently he's like, no, we need to end this. Which, I guess, he's, like, thinking of Trixie and Chloe, so I don't know. I was not anticipating divorce coming up in this episode. Then Lucifer goes back, and he tells Mama Morningstar that he's determined her punishment, and he's not going to send her back to hell. He's going to make her become the human she became. Yeah, no, he's gonna make her go be the mama to that other family. I keep forgetting her name besides Mama Morningstar, but to that family with the husband who dresses like a slob. And she's like, what? what? And he's like, yeah, it's a fitting punishment. Yeah, go. So yeah. Then she almost gets mugged, and she totally flings the dude against the wall and kills the guy, and then she looks kind of upset and then walks away smirking. So yeah, she's got hardcore powers still. Really intense hardcore powers, which I feel like just super strength and the healing thing, there's gotta be more that she can do. I feel like crazy things are still gonna happen. Yeah. Things are getting crazy. Just everything is crazy. The crotch puns. I was dying. They were so good. I could not keep a straight face. Whole episode. Whole thing. Just, I was laughing forever. I also made an apples pun on Twitter. Because I'm a jerk. I said, how do you like them apples? Then yeah. I could not write for television. I would just write all these terrible puns and they'd be like, your show's been canceled because it's not funny. That's what would happen. Anyway, crazy things happened. I'm looking forward to seeing more. I'm really hoping Mace figures out what's wrong with the meta DL because I think she's the one who could fix it. Like, I trust her to be the one who fixes it. Like, her and Dr. Linda together maybe figure out that there's something on and like, yeah, I could see it. I need that to happen. Anyway, so that was Lucifer. I'm very, very excited for next week. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more of me, please subscribe to my channel. You can find me on Twitter at Kleffnotes, on my blog, kleffnotes.wordpress.com, or for the Nerdy Girl Express, thenerdygirlexpress.com, or on their Snapchat, the Nerdy Girl EXP, and to post recipes on the iZombie Support Group site, iZombieSupportGroup.com. Bye, Internet people.